A Ukrainian fiber optic FPV drone engaged a Russian soldier who was walking nearby, unaware of the imminent threat. The operation was conducted by the Kalibri unit of the 152nd Jaeger Brigade on the Pokrovsk front. A Russian soldier remained motionless, hoping to avoid detection by the Ukrainian drone. However, the drone operator had already identified his position. As the drone quickly advanced, the soldier was unable to evade in time. A Ukrainian MiG-29 fighter jet, utilizing a US-supplied GBU-62G precision-guided bomb, carried out a powerful and accurate strike on a Russian base in southern Ukraine. A Russian soldier was seen attempting to disable a Ukrainian FPV drone using a stick, an incident observed by the Incognito Group of Ukraine's 54th Mechanized Brigade in the Siversk direction. In the city of Oleshki, Kherson region, a former sanitary station building, repurposed by Russian drone operators and used as a battalion-level command post, was struck by 2 Ukrainian aerial bombs. Part of the structure was destroyed, with several personnel reportedly trapped beneath the debris. As a soldier advanced in his vehicle, a 240mm 2S4 Tulpan mortar round landed alarmingly close. The near impact underscores the ongoing intensity and unpredictability of conditions on the front line. Ukrainian FPV drones are activated after detecting the presence of a Russian soldier. The soldier begins to flee upon noticing the incoming drone. The drone operator carefully tracks the target, navigating through the air to execute a precise approach. The panicking infantryman struggled to run. The FPV drone managed to catch up with the Russian soldier in a short time. The infantryman kept making sudden maneuvers, almost spinning around his own axis. The drone operator continued to pursue the soldier with determination. He was trying to tire him out further. The Russian soldier attempted to use a small tree for cover, making quick maneuvers around it in a desperate effort to evade detection. The drone operator moved with precision and restraint, waiting for the right moment. With the soldier gradually losing strength, the operator continued to press forward. Eventually, the Russian soldier could no longer flee and resorted to crawling among the tree branches. The drone maintained its position, rising and adjusting its angle to keep the target in focus. However, the infantryman showed notable resilience, despite clear signs of exhaustion. The drone operator executed a series of swift and unexpected maneuvers around the target, catching him off guard. The sudden ascent of the drone into the sky further disoriented the enemy soldier. The drone locked onto the infantryman and dove with precision between the branches of the small tree. Moments later, a powerful detonation took place. The enemy infantryman was neutralized as a result of the explosion. A Russian soldier is advancing into a wooded area, closely monitored by reconnaissance drones. An FPV drone silently trails the soldier from above. Shortly after, the infantryman attempts to use dense vegetation for concealment. However, the FPV drone swiftly initiates a focused strike on the target. A powerful explosion follows, effectively neutralizing the soldier. Motorcycle assault units affiliated with the Russian military have initiated an operation in the Donetsk region. However, shortly after their advance, a strong counteraction was carried out against the group. As a result, the opposing motorcyclists have dispersed and are now spread across the surrounding area. Ukraine's Spartan units executed a well-coordinated operation. Both unmanned aerial vehicles, UAVs, and artillery units worked in unison to maximize effectiveness. During the operation, Russian assault units were observed maneuvering around the village either on foot or using motorcycles. However, Ukraine's reconnaissance drones identified this movement in its early stages. Once the targets were confirmed, Ukrainian FPV drone operators and artillery units initiated a coordinated response on the designated positions. In the initial phase, FPV drones were deployed to engage the advancing units with precision. This was followed by artillery fire targeting elements attempting to take cover or withdraw from the surrounding area. 2 Russian armored vehicles arriving to evacuate personnel were detected. Ukraine's Ivan Franko drone strike group responded swiftly, launching a precise and coordinated operation. A bomb-equipped FPV drone rapidly approached the Russian vehicles. Unaware of the approaching threat, the soldiers continued moving toward the lead vehicle. The FPV drone successfully struck the front vehicle, rendering it completely inoperable. As the vehicle was disabled, Russian soldiers dispersed in various directions, attempting to avoid the impact zone. Ukrainian FPV drone pilots successfully disabled 2 Russian T-72B3 tanks near the village of Skatenka in the Belgorod region. The first tank was struck during the night using thermal imaging FPV drones, catching the crew off guard under the cover of darkness. At dawn, several follow-up loitering drone strikes were carried out to ensure the tank was fully neutralized. Later, a second T-72B3 tank arrived in an attempt to recover the damaged vehicle. However, Ukrainian drone operators were closely monitoring the area and promptly launched another FPV strike, targeting the recovery tank. The second vehicle was also disabled, delivering a significant setback to local armored capabilities. A group of Russian soldiers was observed placing anti-tank mines along a movement route. Shortly afterward, they were engaged by a Ukrainian FPV drone. A Ukrainian Dragon drone equipped with a thermite payload ignited a Russian position in the Kostiantynivka-Pokrovsk area. The operation was executed by the 92nd Assault Brigade. The thermite-based strike set the targeted position ablaze, resulting in intense fires throughout the area. In the Vavilov area of the Zaporizhia region, fortified positions were initially identified through aerial reconnaissance and drone surveillance. After confirming the target, a Ukrainian MiG-29 executed a precision strike using GBU series bombs, delivering a powerful impact on the identified location. The crew of a Ukrainian MiG-29 fighter jet conducted airstrikes using GBU-62 precision-guided bombs on assault groups positioned in the village of Kamyansk, Zaporizhia region. The strike resulted in extensive destruction, with significant personnel losses reported and multiple pieces of equipment reduced to rubble. Ukraine's 414th Strike UAV Brigade conducted drone strikes on Russian military vehicles attempting to evade detection by using camouflage. One vehicle hidden among the trees was completely destroyed. But the strikes did not end there. Multiple ambushes were carried out along known movement routes, targeting vehicles that had already lost mobility. These Russian vehicles, often used to transport weapons, ammunition, and supplies to frontline positions, continue to be systematically targeted and neutralized by Ukrainian drones.